Yeah, so we had the punch list, the electrical engineer had to come out and run through the punch list for the pump station. And, and then we still have our outstanding NDOT permit that we did work in the right of way, and they have not finalized the inspection. So we had to continue to pay the bond insurance on that for another term here. We hope that'll all get worked out here in the next couple months, but they have not finalized that inspection. Um, this is coming out of the bond, construction bond. We have a little bit of money left in there. We have not closed out the construction bond yet, just sort of waiting until the apartment project starts and make sure there's no surprises. So at some point we'll pull that money out of the bond, construction bond, and put it back into the RDC fund, since we did pay some additional dollars for that project. So there will be some money coming back in from the construction bond here at some point. Yeah, if you guys will take a couple minutes, again, thanks for your patience this week. We wanted to try to get this to be a sort of a clean report for the year, and I think we're pretty close. We got the numbers yesterday, actually about lunch from the county. So you will note on page 4, you will see the June settlement for each of the allocation areas. Again, we're tracking those and depositing those separate now, as it should have been all along, in those appropriate accounts. A couple things to note on there. The northwest allocation area there in blue is a little short, and we're not sure why, but Reedy's going to do a little bit of an audit on that. It's a little short of what we thought we should have received. You will note that the next line, the Madison Plaza allocation area, you'll start to see that it's starting to pick up some steam, and it will do so here really next year as well. But you'll start to see that. And then just a reminder on the super ATV allocation area there, that's really an in and an out, and you'll see that on the financial report. That pays the series of B bonds for that project that they bought. So just wanted to make those comments. And then I guess the riverfront area will start to receive money in 2026. That was established this past year, and it'll start to show money in 2026. So, if you go to page 7, that is our projected, in the middle of the page there, projected 2024 expenditures, and all the expenditures are logged for the year. In the far right column, you will note that we projected 2.1 million, 2,144,000 roughly in collections. We ended up collecting $2,238,000 in collections, so roughly 90,000 more than we had anticipated. So obviously good to be conservative in our projections, but again, there was a nice bump there. If you go down through the number that we look at, our year-end fund balance is $1,553,069. Just so that give you some comparison, last year we were about 1.8 million, and in 2022 3 million, but that was prior to us starting any of the major projects that we've been working on the last 3 years. So we ended the year, and then in 2021 the year-end balance was 1.3 million. So it gives you a sense we're right where we should be or have been in the past. In the last 4 years, we are seeing about $525,000 more in collections. So from 2021 to 2024, it's about $525,000 more in collections each year. So that's good, and we'll continue to see an upward tick on that in 25 and 26. Any questions on the? Oh, I should note those numbers do include the Madison Plaza property closed yesterday morning, and the check's in the mail. Literally, it's being overnighted, so that was closed yesterday, and that money will soon be here and in our account. But they've already started surveying, and we'll be ready to go here. So should we get a nice mild January, they'll be starting. So. None. Yeah, the new business. We had, as you know, I was a little nervous, but we had waited on the timing of the bids for the Madison Hanover Connector Trail Phase 1, which is again from basically the bottom of Heritage Trail to the Clifty Falls State Park entrance on the south side. We had 8 bidders. We had a nice interest in the project, which we needed that, and we were successful at getting a bid that was within budget, which is always great. So, matter of fact, a little bit below what we thought we would need. So, I would ask the commission to approve Temple and Temple excavating and paving for the total amount of $2,294,894. I don't really have any. I think it's, again, thank you for all that you do for us and for supporting the projects the way you have. It's been a great year, making some great impact. The downtown market is doing extremely well. We've talked to her again last week, and they're, setting records and doing the things they want to do. So that's great for us and great for downtown. And the shopping center on the hill continues to be very successful, and so the impact's being seen, and I think felt throughout the community. So again, thank you for the support and all that, and hope you all have a great holiday season.